I will destroy you. The Sydney sun burned mercilessly as Lily ducked into a quiet cafe in Darlinghurst, seeking refuge from the oppressive heat. She had only been in Australia for 3 weeks, a solo traveller from London, hoping to escape the grey monotony of home. But now, she felt anything but free. The notification flashed on her phone. James tagged you in a post. Lily's heart sank. Reluctantly, she clicked the link and was greeted by her worst fear. Bikini photos of her, taken during their short-lived relationship, were splashed across social media with vile captions. A whore on holiday. Another read, "Don't let the smile fool you. This is what manipulation looks like." Her hands shook as she tried to report the posts, but James had already blocked her. He knew exactly how to exploit the system, just as he'd exploited her trust. James wasn't supposed to be here. He wasn't supposed to know where she was. After their breakup 6 months ago, she thought, putting an ocean between them would keep her safe. But then the emails started. The messages were obsessive at first, apologizing, begging her to come back. When she ignored him, they turned threatening. "You can't hide from me forever." Now he was in Sydney too. That night, as Lily returned to her Airbnb, she felt eyes on her. She turned sharply but saw nothing. She tried to tell herself it was her imagination, but when she reached her door, a note was wedged into the frame. "Welcome to Sydney, Lily." Her blood turned cold. She locked the door and checked the windows twice, but the fear stayed with her all night. The next morning, she went to the local police station. The officer at the desk listened to her story with a skeptical frown. "So, he hasn't physically hurt you?" "No, but he's stalking me. He's hacking into my accounts, posting private photos." "We can't do much without direct evidence of a threat or harm," the officer interrupted. "We'll file a report, but..." He trailed off with a shrug. Lily stormed out of the station, furious and terrified. It felt like no one cared. Over the next week, James escalated. She found her Airbnb ransacked one evening. Nothing stolen, but everything overturned, as if to remind her he could get to her whenever he wanted. Her breaking point came when he sent her a video. It was of her walking through the Royal Botanic Gardens, taken just hours earlier. The caption read, "When you least expect it, I will destroy you, Lily." She called the police again, but they told her to change accommodations and stay vigilant. "Great advice," she muttered bitterly, her voice breaking. Her world began to unravel. The photos James posted spread rapidly. Some people sympathized, but others accused her of staging the drama for attention. Trolls flooded her inbox with messages, calling her a liar, a drama queen, a cheater who deserved it. She started skipping meals and sleeping fitfully, jumping at every sound. Sydney, once a city of adventure and possibility, became a prison. Then one evening, as she sat at a dimly lit bar, trying to calm her nerves, a man approached her. "You're Lily, right?" he asked. His accent was Australian, his tone cautious. She froze. "Who's asking?" "Don't worry," he said quickly. I recognize that guy, James. He's been following you, yeah?" Her breath caught. "You know him?" "Not by that name," the man said grimly. "He's not James Harland. His real name is Dylan Reeves. He's wanted in the USA for stalking and assault. I saw his face on the news last year." That tip changed everything. Lily rushed to the police, armed with this new information. Skepticism turned to alarm as officers looked up Dylan Reeves's record. He had a history of stalking women, using fake identities to manipulate and torment them. Within days, they tracked him down and arrested him. His trial was grueling. Lily was called to testify, and the courtroom became another battleground. James, or Dylan, sat smirking in the defendant's chair, as his lawyer painted her as a scorned lover, exaggerating her claims. The media latched onto the story, twisting every detail. Headlines screamed accusations. Tourist cries stalker, victim, or attention seeker. She avoided the internet entirely, unable to face the tidal wave of judgment. But in the end, justice prevailed. Dylan was convicted of stalking, identity fraud, and harassment. He received a prison sentence, but the relief Lily felt was hollow. The scandal followed her everywhere. Even as the truth came out, whispers lingered. Some still doubted her story, others pitied her, but no one truly understood what she had endured. Lily packed her bags and left Sydney the day after the verdict. She swore to herself she would never return. As her plane soared into the sky, leaving the city behind, she closed her eyes and exhaled. Dylan Reeves had tried to destroy her, but he had failed. And yet as the coastline disappeared below, she couldn't help but wonder if she would ever truly feel safe again. The end.